Good, happy Tuesday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. We have lots of news to get to. Let's get started. Obama blasts Trump's proposal as not the America we want. Let's take a listen to the video and his speech he said this afternoon. On Friday against Trump over dangerous Muslim ban, radical Islam. Take a look at what Obama said around 12:30 at 1 p.m. today in a press conference.
For a while now, the main contribution of some of my friends on the other side of the aisle have made in the fight against ISIL is to criticize this administration and me for not using the phrase radical Islam. That's the key, they tell us. We can't beat ISIL unless we call them radical Islamists. What exactly would using this label accomplish? Calling a threat by a different name does not make it go away. This is a political distraction. Since before I was president, I've been clear about how extremist groups have perverted Islam to justify terrorism. Not once has an advisor of mine said, man, if we really use that phrase, we're going to turn this whole thing around. Not once.
Okay, there you have it. That was a little clip of Obama talking about that in his speech. Vermont proceeds record amount of maple syrup. Officials say Vermont has produced a record amount of maple syrup this past year thanks to an extended season with low temperatures and more people getting into the business or expanding their operations. Pro-Democratic Senate Majority PAC ad responds to controversial attack on Hassan. The pro-Democratic Senate Majority PAC is returning to television airwaves on Tuesday with an ad that responds to the controversial ad attacking Governor Maggie Hassan, launched last week by a pro-Republican Super PAC. 4 arrested after police siege drugs, cash from Manchester apartment. A search of an apartment in Manchester last week yielded multiple arrests and array of illegal drugs and thousands of dollars in cash. Wounded Orlando shooting survivors with mass ties describe horror scene. Wounded multiple times, a former resident of Massachusetts says he played dead to avoid attracting the attention of the rampaging shooter. Alleged Raymond home invader attacker arrested. A Londonderry man was arrested Monday in connection with a home invasion 5 months ago in Raymond. Kellogg recalls snack for portional undeclared peanut residents. Kellogg is recalling several varieties of snacks and cookies because the product may contain undeclared peanut residents. Fire damages Governor's Inn in Rochester. A fire that damaged the Governor's Inn in Rochester Monday morning is under investigation. In unity move, NHDP plan New Hampshire Together house parties. Trying to soothe the wounds brought about a tough campaign for the Democratic presidential nomination. The state Democratic Party's coordinated campaign is launching a series of unity ordered house party statewide. Investigators call fire at vacant Manchester home suspicious. Officials said the cause of a fire that ripped through a vacant home in Manchester early Tuesday morning was suspicious. Portsmouth to hold vigil for Orlando shooting victims. Granite Staters are invited to gather Tuesday for a vigil in honor of the many victims who were killed in the Orlando nightclub massacre. Historic New Hampshire bridge hit again by driver. A historic covered bridge in New Hampshire has been struck by a vehicle for the second time this year. Alert neighbor helps police catch Plastow home invaders. A vigilant resident in Plastow neighborhood helped police apprehend 3 home invasion suspects on Monday afternoon. Local Muslim expressed concern about possible backlash after shooting. As the mass shooting in Orlando has Muslims across the country worried about backlash, the members of one mosque in Nashua want to remind people that Islamic is a region, a place of peace. Manchester officials consider security in light of Orlando's shooting. Manchester officials are examining the city's security in light of the shooting at a gay nightclub in Florida. Democrats unleashed coordinated bargain against Trump. America's top 2 Democrats launched a 1-2 punch against Donald Trump on Tuesday, hitting the perspective Republican presidential nominee in a similarities speech with one message: he's too dangerous to be commander-in-chief. As we showed you the video of Obama's speech this afternoon, here's a video of Hillary Clinton talking. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Riley King, and let's take a look at what Hillary Clinton had to say in her speech today to the press. Take a listen.
Just one day after the massacre, he went on TV and suggested that President Obama is on the side of the terrorists. Now just think about that for a second. Even in a time of divided politics, this is way beyond anything that should be said.
Okay, there you have it. That was Hillary Clinton's speech, part of her speech she did today. You can watch both of Obama's full speech and Hillary Clinton's full speech on my YouTube channel. Stocks close lower, financials fall more than 1%. U.S. stocks closed lower Tuesday amid declines in oil prices as investors looked ahead to the conclusion of the Fed meeting and the UK vote on whether to leave the European Union. Gunman's wife says she tried to talk him out of attack, officials say. Nora Martin, the 30-year-old wife of Omar Martin, the shooter at the Orlando Gay Club massacre, is being considered for possible criminal charges, officials say. A law enforcement official said that she may have known something about the incident in advance, but claims she tried to talk him out of the assault. And that's it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.